Imagine standing in front of a crowd, or perhaps you're facing a challenge that seems too big. You feel that nervousness creeping up, and self-doubt starts to take over. But what if, in those moments, you could flip the switch? What if there were simple actions you could take right now that could instantly boost your confidence and help you rise to the occasion? It's not about waiting for the perfect moment, the ideal situation, or for your circumstances to change. The real key is knowing how to take charge of your own energy, thoughts, and actions. Today we're going to explore 6 powerful ways that you can unlock that feeling of self-assurance. These methods aren't some complicated theories or long-term strategies. No, they're simple, actionable steps that you can start using immediately to shift your mindset, elevate your confidence, and feel ready to take on anything life throws at you. Now, this is another heading into October. Money is about to enrich. We like the fun fact. Sure, here are 6 potential headings for a motivational speech on the topic. 6 ways to instantly boost your confidence. 1. Harness the power of positive self-talk. 2. Stand tall, the impact of body language. 3. Visualize your success. 4. Take immediate action no matter how small. 5. Surround yourself with supportive people. 6. Embrace failure as a stepping stone. Explanation of potential headings are: your mind is a garden, and the thoughts you plant are the seeds that will determine what grows. If you want to boost your confidence, one of the most immediate and powerful things you can do is change the way you talk to yourself. The language you use inside your head directly influences how you feel about yourself and the world around you. Think about it. How often do you catch yourself saying things like, "I can't do this, I'm not good enough," or "this is too hard"? Those are not just harmless thoughts. They're quietly building walls around your potential, stopping you before you even try. But here's the game changer. You can change that script. You have the power to replace those limiting thoughts with ones that fuel your confidence. The first step is recognizing when you're engaging in negative self-talk. A lot of the time, we don't even realize the damage we're doing because these thoughts have become second nature. But the moment you notice them, you have a choice. Instead of letting those thoughts dictate your mood and actions, you can replace them with empowering words like, "I am capable," "I am strong," "I can learn and grow." This doesn't mean pretending that everything is perfect or ignoring challenges. It means shifting your focus from your limitations to your possibilities. When you start speaking to yourself in a more positive, encouraging way, you'll begin to believe in yourself more. And that belief is the foundation of true confidence. Positive self-talk also sets the tone for your day. How you start your morning often dictates how the rest of the day unfolds. If you wake up and tell yourself, "Today's going to be a great day, and I'm ready for whatever comes my way," you're setting yourself up for success. Your mind starts looking for opportunities, for solutions, and for ways to overcome obstacles, instead of getting stuck in fear and doubt. Remember, the language you use shapes your identity. When you choose words that lift you up and inspire you, you start to embody those qualities. Over time, this becomes more than just talk. It becomes who you are. You'll notice that the more you speak kindly and confidently to yourself, the more you'll see that confidence reflected in your actions and interactions. So take control of your inner dialogue. Speak to yourself like you would speak to your best friend, encouraging, loving, and full of belief in their potential. Your confidence will soar, and the world will start to see you the way. Your body speaks volumes even when your words fall silent. The way you carry yourself, the posture you adopt, and the movements you make can tell others everything they need to know about your confidence. And here's the secret. Those same physical cues also influence how you feel on the inside. When you stand tall and project strength, your body doesn't just send a message to the world. It sends a powerful message to you as well. Think about it for a moment. When you're feeling uncertain, what do? You hunch over, look down, fold your arms, or maybe even avoid eye contact. Your body reflects the insecurity you feel in your mind. But when you stand tall, shoulders back, chest open and chin up, something incredible happens. Your mind begins to follow your body. You start feeling more confident, more powerful, and more ready to take on whatever comes your way. Good posture isn't just about looking confident. It's about aligning your body with the energy you want to cultivate. When you stand tall, you physically activate the areas of your body associated with strength and empowerment. You open up your chest, you engage your core, and you breathe deeply. This simple shift tells your brain that you're in control, that you've got this, and that you're ready for success. It can transform how you approach challenges, how you interact with others, and even how you approach your own potential. Now, I'm not talking about walking around with an inflated ego or trying to be someone you're not. No, this is about stepping into the best version of yourself. It's about showing the world that you believe in your worth, that you respect your own presence, and that you have something valuable to contribute. And the beauty of it is, this isn't something that requires complex strategies or time-consuming efforts. It's something you can start doing right now, in any situation. That you stood for something that you valued, you liked, you cared about. It was meaningful to you. When you stand tall, it doesn't just improve how others perceive you, it changes how you perceive yourself. It shifts your internal dialogue from one of doubt to one of certainty. So the next time you walk into a room, or when you're about to face something difficult, remind yourself to stand tall. Your body language will reinforce your confidence and empower you to take on the world with the conviction that you've got everything it takes to succeed. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine the success you want to achieve. Picture it in vivid detail, how it feels, how it looks, and what it will mean for you. Now, imagine that feeling of accomplishment flowing through you. Can you see it? Can you feel it? That's the power of visualization. It's not just a mental exercise. It's a tool you can use to create the future you desire. Visualization is one of the most effective ways to boost your confidence because it allows you to experience success before it even happens. When you can see yourself succeeding in your mind's eye, you begin to believe it's possible. You start to believe that you are capable of reaching those goals, of achieving that dream, because you've already lived it in your mind. Our brains don't know the difference between something we vividly imagine and something that happens in real life. When you repeatedly visualize yourself succeeding, whether it's acing an important presentation, achieving a personal milestone, or overcoming a fear, your brain creates new neural pathways that reinforce the belief that success is within your reach. The more you visualize, the more confident you become, because your mind is already preparing you for that moment of triumph. But here's the thing, visualizing success isn't just about imagining the end result. It's about seeing the process, the small steps and the actions you'll take along the way. Picture yourself overcoming obstacles, pushing through challenges, and staying focused on your goals. When you visualize these moments, your confidence builds because you've already mentally rehearsed how you will respond in tough situations. This makes it easier to take action in the real world because your mind has already conditioned itself for success. The beauty of visualization is that it doesn't require any special equipment or a lot of time. You can do it anytime, anywhere, whether you're sitting in traffic, waiting for a meeting to start, or lying in bed before sleep. Just close your eyes and let your imagination work for you. The more you engage with this process, the more powerful your confidence will become. Because you'll begin to see success as something not just possible, but inevitable. So, make it a habit to visualize your success every single day. You'll begin to walk with more certainty, speak with more conviction, and take actions that align with the vision you've created in your mind. In doing so, you'll find that your success isn't just a dream, it's already on its way to becoming your reality. One of the most powerful ways to build your confidence is through action. But not just any action, immediate action. The moment you decide to do something, to make a move toward your goal, you start sending a powerful message to yourself. You're serious and you're ready. The key here is to take action, no matter how small it may seem. Because small steps, when taken consistently, lead to big results. It's easy to get overwhelmed by the size of a task or the weight of a goal. We all face moments when the mountain looks too steep, the challenge too great, and the end result too far off. But here's the secret. When you take that first step, no matter how tiny it is, you break the inertia. You build momentum. That initial action gets the ball rolling, and before you know it, you're moving forward with purpose and clarity. The beauty of taking immediate action is that it bypasses the self-doubt and fear that often paralyze us. We tend to overthink things, to imagine every worst-case scenario. But when you act right away, you're shifting your focus from what could go wrong to what you can control. You're not waiting for the perfect moment, because you understand that the perfect moment is now. And here's another thing. Action builds confidence. With every small step you take, you reinforce your belief in yourself. You see that you're capable of doing something, even if it's just a small piece of the puzzle. As you continue taking action, you begin to realize that the challenges you face aren't as daunting as you once thought. Every little win becomes a building block for your confidence, and over time, the small steps accumulate into massive progress. Sometimes it's the smallest actions that make the biggest difference. It could be something as simple as making that phone call you've been putting off, sending that email, or setting aside 5 minutes to plan your next move. These actions might seem insignificant in the grand scheme of things, but they're not. They're powerful. They're evidence that you're committed to moving forward, and they create momentum that propels you toward your bigger goals. So, don't wait for everything to be perfect. Don't wait for the fear to go away. Take action now. Even if it's just a tiny step, you'll be amazed at how much your confidence grows when you take that first step. And then the next, and the next. Each one is a victory in itself. And together, they will take you further than you ever thought possible. The people you surround yourself with have an incredible impact on your confidence. You see, we are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. If you want to boost your confidence and achieve great things, you must intentionally choose to be around those who uplift, encourage, and inspire you. When you spend time with supportive people, their belief in you becomes contagious. They see the potential in you, even when you can't see it yourself. They cheer you on, they challenge you to step out of your comfort zone, and they remind you of your strengths when doubt creeps in. Having these people around helps you push through the tough times because you know that you're not alone in your journey. But it's not just about being cheered on, it's about the quality of the relationships you build. Supportive people offer honest feedback and guidance. They don't just tell you what you want to hear, they help you grow by providing constructive criticism and wisdom. Surrounding yourself with people who have your best interests at heart helps you make better decisions and avoid the traps of negative thinking. On the other hand, when you're around people who constantly doubt you, criticize your efforts, or belittle your dreams, it becomes harder to believe in yourself. You start questioning your abilities and your confidence starts to shrink. You need to protect your energy by distancing yourself from those who drain you and make you feel less than. This doesn't mean you cut people off without reason, but it does mean you consciously decide who you allow into your inner circle. Look for people who inspire you to be better, who challenge you to rise to your highest potential. Seek out those who push you to think bigger, act bolder, and pursue your dreams relentlessly. These are the kinds of relationships that build your confidence and fuel your success. And don't just wait for supportive people to come to you. Be that person for others as well. When you show up with encouragement, positivity, and a willingness to help, you create an environment where everyone can thrive. The energy you put into your relationships is the energy you will receive in return. So surround yourself with people who make you feel strong, who elevate your mindset, and to remind you every day that you're capable of achieving greatness. With this kind of support, your confidence will soar to new heights. Failure is not the enemy, it's the teacher you've been waiting for. We often fear failure, thinking it's something to avoid at all costs. But let me tell you something. Failure is not a setback, it's a stepping stone. It's part of the journey to success. And without it, we'd never grow, never improve, and never realize our full potential. When you embrace failure, you stop seeing it as a reflection of your worth. Instead, you see it as an opportunity to learn, adjust, and move forward with greater wisdom. The truth is, no one succeeds without failing along the way. The most successful people in the world are the ones who failed the most. They've fallen down, gotten back up, learned from their mistakes, and kept going. And with each failure, Their confidence grew because they realized that failure isn't permanent. It's temporary. It's a step on the path to something greater. You see, failure has a powerful way of breaking down the barriers we put up in our minds. It shows us what we're truly made of, how resilient we are, and how much we're willing to learn from our experiences. When you fail, you have two choices. You can either let it defeat you, or you can rise above it, stronger and more determined than before. The choice always yours. Every failure you face brings you closer to success because it teaches you valuable lessons. It shows you what doesn't work so you can refine your approach. It helps you identify your weaknesses so you can turn them into strengths. The key is not to dwell on the failure itself, but to focus on the lessons it brings and how you can use those lessons to improve your next step. When you embrace failure, you stop fearing it. You stop letting it control you. Instead, you start using it as fuel to power your journey. You become less afraid of making mistakes because you understand that every misstep is simply part of the process. So the next time you fail, don't let it break your spirit. Let it build your confidence. Learn from it, adjust, and keep moving forward. With each failure, you're getting closer to the success you seek. And when you finally reach it, you'll look back and realize that it was the failures along the way that made the success so sweet. Remember, confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you build. Step by step, action by action, by embracing positive self-talk, standing tall, visualizing your success, taking immediate action, surrounding yourself with supportive people, and learning from failure, you're laying the foundation for unshakable confidence. It's not about being perfect, it's about progress. So don't wait for the perfect moment to act. Don't wait for all the conditions to align. Take charge now, start small, stay consistent, and watch as your confidence grows, helping you become the best version of yourself and achieving the success you deserve.